Good morning, children. Children, we are learning the chapter Matter Around Us. As a part of the chapter, we are learning the properties of the solids and liquids, children, and gases. And already we learned the properties of solids and the liquids. Okay, what are the properties of the solids, children? The properties of the solids are: solids have a definite shape, solids have a definite volume, the force of attraction between the solids is very high, the gap between that means the space, the intermolecular space between the molecules is very low, children. Okay, that means there will be no gap in between the different molecules, okay, of the solids. And in the same way, children, solids cannot be compressible. So solids cannot be compressible. And whereas coming to the liquids do not have a definite shape. First point is that liquids do not have a definite shape. Second point is that liquids occupy the volume of the water, of the liquid, of the container. Liquids occupy the volume of the container. If you pour the liquid in any of the container, it occupies that volume of that container, children. Okay, that is about the liquids. Okay, next, liquids can be compressible to a certain extent. The force of attraction between the molecules of the liquids is little bit less than that of the solids. Solids have more force of attraction, and here the intermolecular space is more when compared to the solids. And now we learn about the properties of the gases. Okay, properties of gases, children. Properties of gases. Okay, solid gases, they do not have a definite shape, or they do not have a definite volume. They won't have the definite shape, or they won't have the definite volume, children. Okay, gases don't have definite shape. Second point is that gases don't have definite volume. Gases can be compressible. Gases can be compressible. Okay, gases can be compressible. The force of attraction between the molecules is very low. Intermolecular space is very high. Intermolecular space between the molecules of gases is very high. Intermolecular space is very high. Intermolecular space is high, children, whereas the force of attraction is very less. Therefore, these are the properties of the gases, children. Okay, these are the properties of the gases. Therefore, here we learned the properties of solids, liquids, and gases. Okay, solids, liquids, and gases. Okay, children. Okay, and here all these solids, the properties of the solids, gases depends on the shape, the volume, the compressibility. Okay, shape, volume, compressibility, force of attraction, and intermolecular space. These are the 5 parts where we can measure, where we can say the properties of the solids or liquids or the gases. Okay, and here In the textbook, children, they have given normally gases. We are having of air is a mixture of many gases. Air is a mixture of many gases. In the air, oxygen is present, nitrogen is present, okay, hydrogen is present, oxygen, nitrogen, hydrogen, carbon dioxide, like that many of the gases are present in the atmosphere, and these gases can be compressible to maximum extent, not completely but to a maximum extension. And here we come across a word called as the CNG. Got it? Okay, compressed natural gas. CNG means compressed natural gas. What do you mean by CNG? CNG means compressed. Here normally the gas whatever that we are using in our cylinders to cook the food is normally, if I ask, many of the children said that LPG. What is this LPG? Liquefied petroleum gas. Liquefied petroleum gas. It is liquefied petroleum gas. But here, children, in the liquefied petroleum gas, actually in the cylinders what gas is present means it is butane. It is butane. Butane is the gas which is present in the in the cylinder, children. In the cylinder butane gas is present, and here the formula is C4H10. C means carbon, H means hydrogen, children. Okay, the formula is, it is a hydrocarbon, C4H10. Butane formula is C4H10, and the gas which is present inside the cylinder, it is not LPG. Okay, of course it is LPG, but here the gas whatever that is present is inside is butane. The formula for the butane is C4H10. And here the gobar gas is methane. Gobar gas. Normally the gobar gas is the gas which is present, which is formed by the cow dung, okay, that is the gobar gas. And what is the gas that is present, what is the gas that is used for cooking in the gobar gas is methane. The formula for the methane is CH4. C is a carbon, H means hydrogen, CH4. The gas which is present in the methane is CH4, and the formula is that is methane, that is, and here the formula of methane is CH4. The formula of butane is C4H10. Okay, and here in the same way, normally if we go to the Hyderabad, Bangalore, okay, in many of the cities they use CNG gas. CNG means compressed natural gas. Compressed natural gas. The gas compressed means natural. Okay, compressed. Normally compressed natural gas. Okay, compressed means coming close together. Okay, compressed means coming close together. CNG means compressed natural gas. Okay, compressed natural gas. Normally CNG petrol bunks are there in the Hyderabad, children. Okay, most of the cities they run the vehicles, they run the automobiles. Okay, they run the vehicles. So buses also, RTC buses in Vijayawada, they are running by CNG. Okay, and they consume the fuel very to a lower extent, and it is not harmful, children. And the pollution produced by this CNG is also is to a little extension. Okay, therefore here we say that CNG, compressed natural gas. Okay, and here the cylinder whatever that is there, that they are used for gas cylinders in the vehicles, in the automobiles, to run the automobiles, gas vehicles, they use the CNG gas, children. CNG gas. Here in the textbook they have given CNG gas. Here children, a car is there. Inside the car we are having a CNG gas. Does here a question is given, CNG have a fixed volume? Does CNG have a fixed volume? No, it won't have a fixed volume. Does CNG have a definite shape? Is it having any definite shape? No. Here the green color autos are there, no children. Okay, these green color autos, they are filling the gas. Okay, same like the petrol, how they fill, no, same like that, they fill the gas in the vehicles, automobiles. They will be in a green color, children. That is, they are pollution, less pollution. They produce the less pollution, children. Okay. Okay, here we can able to see a CNG tank at filling station. CNG tank at a filling station. Okay, this is about the CNG, that is compressed natural gas, children. Compressed natural gas. Okay, children, this is about the CNG. CNG means compressed natural gas. LPG means liquefied petroleum gas, and the gas which is present in the gas cylinders that we are using in our daily life for cooking is the butane gas, and in the gobar gas, the gas present is the methane gas. The formula of the butane is C4H10. The formula of the gobar gas or methane is CH4, children. Okay, CH4. And here, observing the compressibility of different materials. Compressibility. Okay, compressing, already I said. Okay, compress means normally when we crush the paper, there is compressibility. Okay, whenever, that means when the gases or whatever it is, that the material, if it is coming closer, it is called as compressibility. And here, solids cannot be compressed. Liquids can be compressed to a certain extent, and gases can be compressed to a maximum extent, not completely, to a maximum extent gases can be compressed. When compared to the solids and liquids, gases can be compressed to a larger extension. Okay, here he is asking that take a 50 ml syringe, draw the piston to suck the air. Draw the piston, place your finger on the nozzle and observe the depth of the piston. Okay, observe the depth of the piston. Take a see, he is asking to take a syringe. In that he is asking to draw the piston. Piston means the back side, whatever that is a back side, children. This is the piston. Here, this is the one which is coming back, this under one, it is called as a piston. He is asking that take a cylinder, okay, take a syringe, okay, and he is asking to draw the piston back such that air is filled inside, and he is asking to keep a pointed finger on the nozzle, and when we compress it, okay, when we press it, what happens, it can be moved. If we see the measurement of this one, it can be moved to certain extension. Therefore, by this, what we can say that we can change the volume. Okay, we can say that the gases can be compressed to certain extent. Okay, children. Okay, so gases can be compressed to a certain extent. Okay, whereas the other the solids and liquids cannot be compressed. Okay, right. This is about the properties of the gases and the gases that we are using in our daily life, children. Okay, the remaining we will be learning in the next class, children. Thank you. Have a nice day.